so I'm going to bring you through a quick little grocery haul of like everything that I typically get. So I think I got most things that are like essential, and I always like buy a week in advance, a week or two in advance. Like everything I buy per week, so I go once a week, is I don't eat it all in a week, but I like always have stuff just in case. And like living here in Florida, you never know. So you gotta like stock up on tons of water and all that kind of stuff in case like hurricane season starts June 1st, and it's like the last week of May about. So yeah, but I'm gonna bring you through just like typical stuff that I get, and yeah, we'll get started. Okay, so first store I always go to is Aldi, and I try to get as much as I can there because it is the cheapest per se, kind of. I go to a lot of like specialty like little local markets, so you're not gonna like find them in your area, but Aldi is like good for anyone because it has the basics. So it's like generic, you know, whatever, and it is all private label. Like it is, their cocoa powder is Hershey's. They just like they have like agreements, whatever, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, so we have broccoli. I always get raw broccoli, celery, and I love the green leaves on celery, so I always look for one that has a lot. Sometimes you can find like a larger stalk than like there's like smaller ones, but it's all the same price, so always look for the bigger ones. And I always put a bag over the top, which I don't know why you wouldn't, because otherwise like stuff gets like, I don't know, gross. So yeah, so we have celery. I got more cilantro. I love cilantro. Like I eat this like by the handful. Like I just rip off a huge section of it, chop it up, and throw it in my big salad bowl for dinner. I got 2 cucumbers here. Ooh, 2 of them. White mushrooms. Sometimes if I don't need a lot, if I still have like tons from like a previous week or something, because they don't always last as long, depends. I'll just get like some loose ones at one of the local markets, but they're decently priced. So I got those and new little baby carrots. And they went up. They used to be 99 cents. Now it's like $1.20, so I don't know, but they are still the cheapest at Aldi. And then I also got some iceberg. It's so underrated. I don't know why more people don't eat iceberg lettuce. Like it's good, it's delicious, and it's not healthy. I think people have this weird like preconceived notion that it's like not healthy. Like it's fine. You can eat iceberg lettuce if you like it. I mix my lettuces up, so I usually have like iceberg and then something else. And then tons of cilantro. And let's see, I got 1 packet of chili tuna. So I just get one every week there. That's my favorite of the spicy ones. And then 4 huge mangoes. And typically they're the cheapest at Aldi. So like 89 cents for one. And I always get 4. And sometimes if they're like super cheap, I'll get 5. And then the next week I'll only get 3. You know, whatever. And yeah, so that is it for Aldi. Okay, the next place I go is called Roarbeck's, and they're like they're actually like a garden store, so they have tons of like gardening, stone plants, all that kind of stuff. They're also a wholesaler, and then they're also like they have the smaller like farmers market like in this there's like a, I don't know, roof thing over it, and they have these fans. It's so hot in there, but they have the cheapest stuff. You have to watch because obviously sometimes they like super discount things. I will show you this later when we get to it. Actually, yeah, here. So usually they have like a planting, where you put plants to like garden, like big buckets, and that's where like they discount like a large amount, pounds and pounds of it. So like this is like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 pounds of okra for $2. So the buckets are usually like $2. You can usually, there's like green beans sometimes, always tomatoes, onions, mushrooms, potatoes. Like they just like, whenever they need to get rid of bulk supply, they put them in there. Or when things are like on their last legs and I gotta get rid of them, they'll do that too. So, but if you use it up, it's fine. I also get pears, so just a few. I have 1 extra pear that I got like Anjou pears from Aldi that were cheap. And there was like 7, and I usually eat like 2 at a time. So I just got 5 Bosque, and they're the cheapest at Roarbeck's. I got 1 yellow squash for when I make my protein puddings. So again, they always have like super good like deals on tomatoes, and these each were 50 cents. So I got 2 for a recipe that I'm finally gonna make a new recipe this weekend, hopefully. So I have 2 for that, whatever, and then just another one for myself. And then I got some loose potatoes. Sometimes I get the ones that I have in the bucket, but one time there was like a disease, I swear to God. The potatoes were totally bad, and they like all just like rotted, and all of a sudden, like one day they were just like leaking. It was disgusting. So anyway, I got loose white potatoes, which are 79 cents a pound, so it's like the best deal. A red onion, which is also for the recipe. I would never eat onion otherwise. A few Red Delicious. They used to have Jonah Gold apples for 99 cents a pound. Oh my God, they were so good. They don't have them right now. So I got Red Delicious for like $1.49 a pound, I think. And then just a few extra, just normal sweet potatoes. They also have the Japanese sweet potatoes, which I love, but these are super cheap, 79 cents a pound. So I just got 3, just extra one just in case. Again, I always stock up. And then, so I actually love their cut calabaza squash. I always have a whole one on, they also have the whole ones, which are 99 cents a pound. So let's say I get like one that's like 7 pounds, that's fine. But I also like to get the cut ones, and for some reason they always just taste so good. The perfect texture, I have no idea. But I got 3 slices of this, and I think this was like 6 pounds, all these together. But again, even the cut ones are 99 cents, and all the other squash are more money. So even like butternut, it's like $1, I think 29 a pound. Any of that. So the calabaza is the cheapest. It's the best. I swear to God, I eat this every day. It's so good. So I just got 3 cut ones, and I'll go through them. I'm like running out of room. Okay, next one, at the boys. So now they used to be cheap, and I used to get everything there when I lived in Delray. Now I just get things that I can't find anywhere else, like the bonita. So these are the bonita yams, which are like a Caribbean, Latin American yam. They're weird, and a lot of people are like, what the heck are they? Like the woman at the counter, or she was like, this woman and her husband were like, I go to like the 10 items or less, right? And she's literally like this close to my face. She's looking because she wants like a jar of these peppers that they have like on the registers. And she's like so close to me, and she's like, is this yours? I'm like, yeah, it's mine. Like they're still bringing out my stuff. And she's like, what are they? And I had to go on the whole thing, and the one at the register is probably like, yeah, I know no one buys these except for this girl. It's just weird. But yeah, so I got a ton of these. They used to be 99 cents a pound. Now they are like $1.49 a pound. And when they changed the price like last year, and I didn't know, oh my God, I was like, what the heck? Why is this so expensive? And I didn't know. And because sometimes it's hard. They don't always have the price like right there. And then I didn't need another thing because I have spinach I need to use, but I got chicory, just a bunch of chicory. I usually get either chicory or Chinese spinach, which it's the only spinach that like doesn't hurt my stomach. I think I just digest it better. But I have a bunch in there in my fridge right now. And then for some reason they had Honey Crisp on sale. I don't even know if it was on sale, but usually it's like $2, like $1.99 a pound. These are like $1. I think it was 69. I don't know, but they were cheaper than they usually are. So, and I don't even like Honey Crisp that much. Envy apples are my favorite. Envy apples are always $1.99. That's the cheapest. And then I think any other store is always way more expensive, like $2 something. But I got, just to change it up, some Honey Crisp. I feel like Honey Crisp are really too sour. I don't know. People, whatever. And then I just got a few, just these cute little baby parsnips, just a few. And then I go to Walmart after that, and I just got some seltzer, a thing of dried basil because I ran out. So we have seltzer. And then I also got now they usually have the packets of like flavored tuna. They're $1 every single, like for months. And now all of a sudden they're like a lot more expensive than $1. So I can't get them anymore. So now I'm just getting super cheap, 92-cent cans of light tuna. I don't know, that's my protein source when I don't eat vegan. So I eat fish like 3 times a week at dinner, and that's how I do it. It's cheap and whatever. And then I also got some basil for the recipe that I'm making. I definitely, this was like $1.99. I definitely wouldn't normally do that, but Rorvex and like other places had it, but I didn't need like a mass amount of it for like almost $3. I'm just gonna get this, whatever. Oh, and then I got just a few black grapes. I always have a few extra grapes in case, you never know. I don't buy a lot of fruit, that's why. So yeah, and that's it. And then I got 3 gallons of water from Aldi, and then a big like 40 case of like, you know, the 16-ounce water bottles from Walmart. And yeah, so that was like only produce this week. I didn't like need much else. But yeah, that's typically what my grocery haul will look like, and it's about like $60-ish, give or take. It depends on like, I usually trade off, so if I have to buy like more peanut butter or like nut butter or something expensive like that, or like cashew milk if I want to buy that, or if I want to splurge on a new box of cereal, then like I usually get like one more expensive item. So usually Walmart is where the expensive item comes in. Like this week it was the water, because the water is like $5 something. But yeah, then otherwise these are like my staple things I get like every week, and then I usually splurge on like one expensive thing if I have to. I didn't really need to this week. I got a little bit extra produce for the recipe that I'm gonna try. But yeah, that's it. So it's pretty basic, but I don't know, and I have the luxury of being able to go to like so many different stores. I know a lot of people, like obviously they're coming home from work, they go to like one store and they go to like a traditional grocery store, which has, I can't even imagine like shopping only at like Publix or like Whole Foods. Like that'd be so expensive. If I got all this at like a normal grocery store, So I also shop around because I know certain places don't have certain things and I want all my different things. So yeah, but I'm happy with it and it's satisfying to me. So yeah, let me know what your grocery haul typically looks like. Obviously things change, like it depends on what I need and what I don't need. I didn't need that much this week. I didn't need a lot last week either. I think I only spent like $50. So once in a while I would go to like Trader Joe's and get like, I don't know, what do they have there? Sometimes they have arugula. So arugula, whenever this is my special thing, that's like the only store that sells arugula for like a decent price. Sometimes I'll get like a nut butter there. A seasoning, or like let's say they have the dill pickle falafel one day. I think they're getting it back, but I did get a new bottle of the dill pickle seasoning, and they also had the dill pickle mustard. So I'm hoping they get the falafel. And then I always get this at Aldi too. I didn't need it this week, but I always get honey mustard there, which also isn't vegan. And then I get like vinegars, like red vinegar, white vinegar. I haven't gotten balsamic in so long because I don't really go through that much. But yeah, so then Trader's, I also get, let me see. So I also will get now, because I used to eat like Beyond Meat crumbles, like just once in a while to change up the vegan protein source. Otherwise I'll just use like cans of like red kidney beans, which I get at Aldi because all these beans are like the cheapest. But the meatless crumbles that are like just dehydrated pea protein from Trader Joe's. So I usually get that now, which is great. And they also have seltzer. I'm so surprised that Walmart had these plain seltzers, but Trader Joe's seltzer I usually get. They have the flavors and stuff. But yeah, so that's honestly it. I eat so basic and I eat the same things like every single day, and I don't buy like processed stuff really. So yeah. So yeah, let me know what you guys like to get. Do you change it up every week? Do you just buy like the staple stuff you eat every week? Again, I think that's where people struggle, is they just don't know what to buy. It's like if you just find your staples and you know how to eat, like I eat basically the same thing every single day, so I just change up the protein source. But yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys back here next week. Bye.